You know, for some of us, food is more than just fueling the body. It's about taste, it's about texture, it's about how it makes us feel. You know, mums will always make their rightful place at the heads of their tables and be treated like the queens that they are. While some of you are still planning what to prepare for this special occasion, we have in studio executive sous chef at the Maslow Hotel, Hector Mnyayiza, to share with us some of his famous recipes and easy-to-make meals for Mother's Day. Baba, a very good morning to you and welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
You know, there's different categories of chefs, and you are the executive sous chef. What on earth is that, and what does it entail?
Oh, basically, I do the day-to-day running of the kitchen to make sure that production flows accordingly. And I've got an executive chef that I answer to. So it's just to make sure that the food is being sent out properly and everything is going according to plan.
Okay. Do you want to take us through some of the easy-to-make meals that one can prepare, especially for Mother's Day today?
Mother's Day, I think something very hearty. For the menu today at the Maslow, we've got some very hearty meals that we have. We've got a lamb biryani that we've done for the moms. Yes, we've got a vegetarian curry. We've got some gnocchi that we've done for the vegetarians that are going to be there, and basically some roast. And then obviously your trifle as a dessert, some malva pudding, some chocolate pudding, yes. That always goes down well with the ladies.
You mentioned some of the greatest dishes, which are some of my favorites. So, but what is that one iconic meal that one should never forget, like what one should always prepare for this occasion?
I will say a good roast, a good beef roast you can do with some roast potatoes, some mixed vegetable and a nice gravy that you can do with it. It goes very well for a day like this, and it's being winter, so it's very hearty.
Yeah. So how long does it normally take to prepare that meal?
If you plan ahead, a good hour will take for you to roast your beef in the oven. While the beef is roasting, you can also just blanch your potatoes and obviously put them in the oven just to roast for a few minutes.
I hope it's affordable.
No, very affordable, yes.
You know, I'm trying so hard not to look at this table because this is so tantalizing my taste buds.
Yes.
What have you got here?
Okay, basically at the Maslow, this is one of our signature dish, which is semenoski. It's basically a pan-seared salmon with some cauliflower puree that we have here, some cauliflower rice and just some microherbs, and just a little bit of a lime that goes
When you say
with
it's pan-seared, what does that mean?
It's just basically been pan-seared in a hot pan, just fleshed it, because with salmon you don't want to overcook it.
Okay.
So it's nice. Some like it just rare, some like it medium. When it's overcooked, it's actually not pleasant.
Okay.
Yes.
So is this couscous?
No, this is actually cauliflower rice. What we do, we just grate the cauliflower in some butter, in a pan, and a little bit of garlic and a little bit of spice that we put there.
And
Yes.
the radish sauce?
The radish is beetroot. Basically, we just blanch some beetroot, we put it through a processor, and then we put it through a sieve to get it smooth and shining, as you can see it.
Right. And dessert?
And this is the ladies' favorites, basically. We've just got an assortment of dessert here. We've got a Philadelphia cheesecake. We've got a carrot cake, which is really traditional. We've got a lemon meringue. We've got some truffles. We've got some chocolate delights as well here. And we've got a pecan nut that we have here. And these are some of the dishes that we're going to be serving at the Maslow this afternoon at 1 o'clock, as Mother's Day lunch starts at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. I see this. Is this feta cheese?
Sorry, these are Turkish delights.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We've got here, and then we've got some chocolate truffles that we have here. We've made a little bit of macaroons with pistachio as well here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for dessert, I know it's we can never overemphasize the importance of dessert after a very, very nice meal, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. You just want to keep it light as well, you know, after having a heavy meal, you know. You also just want to keep it light with some light desserts, and it's nice to have a bit of everything, you know, as we've got pistachio opera, we've got a cheesecake, we've got pecan nuts pie here as well, and we've got a Philadelphia cheesecake as well that we have there, and then a little bit of chocolate for the ladies.
I would imagine it's such an elaborate exercise coming up with such a dessert.
Yes, you know, you need to keep with the trends, what's going on out there, and see what other chefs are doing, and also try to keep afloat with them, basically. Read a lot of books, watch a lot of food channels as we do during our spare time, and to come up with the dishes, it's really something great.
Just how easy is it to come up with this? Because, I mean, for us, if you talk of dessert, you talk of custard and jelly.
No, it's pretty simple. You know, when you've been in a craft for quite a while, you know, these things come easy. You know, it all starts with the planning, and then from the planning, it comes with the recipe. And then from the recipe, it's just the execution. We get it wrong a lot of times, but it just, practice makes perfect, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the kind of recipes, I mean, if I'm a cook at heart, but I can't actually do it, how do I get myself to prepare this kind of a meal?
I think it's also about keeping it simple, you know. Basically, like I said, to watch those TV shows, you know, you can go out there, buy your salmon, which is quite affordable, you know, at your local shops. And then you can just have it with some veggies, like I said, in a hot pan. Make sure the pan is very hot so you can get a nice color on it. Just basically flash it quickly for about 2 minutes. And on the other side, another 2 minutes. If you've got an oven, you can just flash it there a little bit for like 2-3 minutes so that the center is not too raw, because some people don't really appreciate some raw fish. And then it's all about planning basically what you want to eat during the week, you know. From Monday to Sunday, you can always plan, yes.
Yeah, and I'm sure you also have to incorporate a very healthy diet into whatever you're preparing.
Yes, some people are very health conscious. So basically you can fry it, you can poach it in a bit of water. Basically poaching is just basically having some water simmering in a pan with some lemon, some herbs inside, and just poach it if you don't want to use any type of oil within your food, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
And then drinks? What do you suggest?
I would suggest a good white wine with the salmon, and then with the desserts, a nice sweet dessert wine that you can have from your local shop at the mall. Yeah.
And those health freaks who've always been advocating a carbohydrate-free diet, what would you recommend?
I guess staying away from the starches. I mean, the salmon is good, and any other white fish that they will like as well is quite good. Right. The chicken as well is very good for people that are trying to watch their weight. And it's also just about watching the portions. You know, you don't need to eat a big plate of food. You can still enjoy the good things in life, but in moderation, basically.
Right.
Yes.
Hector, we appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for joining us here. Well, that was the executive sous chef at the Maslow Hector Mnyayiza on the different meals that one can prepare this afternoon for Mother's Day. And once again, we say Happy Mother's Day.